Okay guys, so in our final phase of this mock ISU, we're going to introduce you to the concept of a opening screen, which is really just a big button that we click on to get the whole ball rolling. Alright, so when the thing first loads, all those things that we originally put on the grid, we don't want them there. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do at the very bottom is I'm going to remove all those things. Okay, so down here at the bottom, we have next button grid remove. Okay, and now I'm removing everything else. Okay, so that when the thing first loads, none of that stuff is there. We don't want to show it until we start the actual game. Okay, so in its place, we're going to have just a single button with an image. All right, so I'm going to go back up to where my images are. Okay, so make sure you put all these things here, grid remove. We already have this one from before, but now we're adding all these ones too at the very bottom of the file. Okay. So the other thing then, guys, is at the very top, between the list of images and the list of questions, I'm going to create another image here called the home image. Okay, and it's going to also go to the home screen.gif. So that's another file that's in your folder there, and we're going to point to that. All right, so now with that, we can now create another button. Okay, so if I go down to where the buttons are, so the one button is called next button. Okay, so we're going to have another button called big button. Okay, and it's going to have the home image, and it's going to have a command for a thing called def start, which we haven't made yet. We'll get to that in a second. All right, so initially we're going to put this button on the grid. Okay, so come back down to the grid section. Okay, and actually, no. Before we put it on the grid, guys, we'll do the def start part first, I guess. And then we'll put it on the grid later. So it doesn't matter the order you do the stuff in. All right, so my mistake. So big button equals button, home image, command start. So we'll do the start first, I guess. All right, and all we're basically doing here is we're taking the big button off the grid because we're starting the game. And then we're putting everything else on the grid. Okay, so everything that we took off, the Q label, the image label, the 4 choices, the right, the wrong label, they all have to be put on the grid. Okay, now rather than starting with next question at the bottom of the file, we're going to wait till here to start with next question. Okay, so next question was down here at the bottom. Okay, and I'm going to just take it out, right, and instead I'm going to put it up here, next Q, like that. All right, so that's going to go there instead. Okay, so that's it. And then the other thing is we just need to put this big button on the grid to start us off with. So down here at the bottom, we'll just put it right here, big button dot grid, row 1, column span 3, row span equals 5. Okay, so that should probably be row span equals 6 actually. Because we have 6 rows and we have 3 columns. So notice that it's spanning all 3 columns, spanning all 6 rows, and it's called big button. Okay, so it just goes there on the grid. Okay, and that's basically it, I believe. So just to recap, because I did things a little bit out of order here, but we'll just go through this a little bit at a time. So at the very top, guys, for this video, you're going to have a home image, which points to the home screen.gif. All right, and we're going to put this home image on a new button. Okay, so down here we create this new button called big button. Okay, image is home image, command equals start. Okay, so then we made the def start, which basically all it does is it removes itself. It removes the home button that clicks it. It restores the grid with everything else that normally is there, and it takes us to our first question, which means at the very bottom we no longer call next Q. So remember, down here somewhere we used to have next Q to give us our first question. We don't need that anymore, okay, because the start button is going to do that for us instead, or the big button. Okay, so the big button, it goes row 1, column 1, go across the entire app and all the way down. Okay, so we have 3 by 6, so we're spanning all the way across, all the way down. And then we're going to remove everything else that's normally part of the game. Okay, and that's it. So I'll run this to make sure it works properly. So there's my big button. Click to play. Boop. And there's my first question. Okay, and then everything else works the way it normally does. All right, so this is basically the entire template, I guess, for the ISU. Okay, now obviously I don't want you to submit this as your assignment, okay? But you can certainly use this code, guys, to help you along the way. So if you're going to start with this and just change it to be your ISU, that is totally okay with me. Okay, but what are some of the things that you're going to change about it? I guess that's a good question to go over, right? Obviously, the biggest thing up here is the image list and the question list, right? So you're going to replace these images with your own images, right? And you're going to have 15 of them on whatever topic you chose. All right, and then your questions, you can research them online if you want, or if you just know them off the top of your head, you can fill your list up with your own questions. All right, so just make sure they're in the same format where you have the question, and then you have A, B, C, D, and then a number in quotes pointing to what the right answer is. That way you can follow the same strategy I used to go to the next question and to keep track of what the right answers are for each question. All right, you can still use these same 3 variables if you want to keep track of right and wrong. Okay. The other thing you might want to do, guys, is maybe change the look and feel of this thing. Okay, so maybe don't use this crazy yellow color. Obviously, give it a different title. Maybe make yours black or gray or red or some other color. Maybe don't use the Comic Sans font everywhere that I did. Okay, but whatever font you decide to use, you got to pretty much plug it in for every single control, right? So my next button has it. This big button doesn't because it doesn't have text, but anything with text has the Comic Sans, right? So it's here, it's down here in the right wrong labels. All 4 options have it. They also have the same background color. The question label has it as well. Okay, so maybe choose a different font than that, so that you have a bit of a different look to your assignment. All right, you can change around the layout if you want to. Like if you don't necessarily want it to go this way, you know, maybe you want your image to be off to one side and you want A, B, C, D down on the other side or something like that. Maybe you want your scoreboard at the bottom or the top. You know, so you can totally change that around if you want to as well. Okay, but the bulk of the work though is pretty much done, right? The hard part, which is the code, is done. Your job is to just customize it now with your own pictures, your own questions, and maybe a bit of your own style. All right, so hopefully that's a big help for you, and you can get this done for me in the next week or 2. All right, and if you have any questions, always reach me by email through D2L, but I'll even open up a chat on the Monday a week from now, just in case anybody has any more questions they want to ask me, and you can reach me that way also. All right, so good luck, guys, and we hope that you do well. Bye for now.